What's going on? This is Brother Jay, and I'm back with one of my thought of the days. And my thought of the day is 50%. And I'm not saying 50 cent, I'm saying 50%. Now, one thing I came up with the equation in my mind is this: everything equates to 50%. There's a half chance on almost every balance in this universe. Other universes, I can't comment on that. I can only comment here in this one. Now, what I mean by that, there's basically a 50% chance that if you're walking down the street, you'll get home safely. And there's a 50% chance that you won't. Because some things happen on the fluke, some things are intentional, and some things are accidental, wrong place, wrong time thing. You know what I'm saying? But that still is a 50% chance on that. There's a 50% chance that, man, if I'm walking down the street, you know what I'm saying, I might get shot, but I might not get shot. There's a 50% chance on that. That is, and that's because we live in a world that is made of choices. And when you're in a world made of choices, you know what I'm saying, there's no telling what direction the person might choose and what outcome they see, if they see an outcome, because some people just choose a road and don't even foreshadow what they see the end of the road is to them. They just, I'm going this way and fuck it, you know. But there are some people that have clarity, and even with their clarity, when they get to where they think the end of the road is, and saying it's some kind of, twist and turn that happens and stuff like that, they got to change their course a little bit. So this is, in this life we live in, it's a roll of the dice. Like if you're dating somebody, it's a 50% chance this person might break your heart, and it's a 50% chance that they won't. And that's the reason why a lot of people have a lot of fear, because part of them think like, well, what if that person is playing games with my feelings? And what if they don't know 100% what another person is feeling. So as long as they know what they're feeling, but they don't know what the other person's feeling. So that's what leads to fear. Because we as human beings are designed that, if I know as much information I know about you, there's a certainty that it'll go my way. And even still, there's a 50% chance that will go wrong. Because things happen in between I love you to fuck you. There's things that in between that makes it more from the love to the hate. So there's a 50% chance on almost everything that you see out here. I mean, even though, see, when you're one individual, you can only see maybe two-dimensional. If you're blessed with good insight, you might see three-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? But the average person see like 1 to 2-dimensional. 2 is the average, But doesn't mean because you can't see three-dimensional that the odds are not the same. Because you have to actually count how many people you actually meeting in your life. And the average person, in probably I would say between adolescence to probably 30 or 40 years old, you're going to probably meet, of average, probably, I want to say 250 to 300 people in those years. Average, I'm saying. Some could be less, some could be more. Depends on how socially friendly and active you are. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm getting at is this. If you only know or have met 250 people, you only have a certain ratio of data compared to how many people is on this earth, which is billions and billions. So just because you ran across those 250 people and they all been shitty, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean that the other billions are shitty, because these are the shitty 250 that you met. So that's what I'm trying to say in logic sense. You know what I'm saying? In logic sense, it depends on where you're at and your mood, your attitude, and all like that. But it's a 50% chance that things can go against you or for you. You know what I'm saying? But let me, I'm gonna, because it's not gonna be a long thought of the day. It's gonna be a shorter version, and I want to conclude it like this. All thing I'm saying in a nutshell is that as we as human beings, if you are a fair-minded, earthbound, logical thinker without a whole bunch of issues and bad habits and drug problems and criminal proclivities and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? If you just a average person, you know what I'm saying, then there's 50% chance that you can be happy in this lifetime, because there are actually 50% of us that's in the light, and there's 50% of people that are in the dark. And that's the eternal battle between light and darkness. Because there are a lot of people that are in the light, but because they have like maybe a low self-esteem, or they don't see themselves highly, they don't see themselves as light. They see themselves as, oh, I'm gloomy, and you know what I'm saying? But truthfully, they're part of the light. And there are other people that are in denial, you know what I'm saying? That's like, they in darkness and stuff like that. But they're like, well, I might have did that, but it's not the same as like Henry. Henry did shit way worse than me. Like, they do a comparison. Like, I'm not dark because I'm comparing myself to Henry and what he does. Even though in reality, you know what I'm saying, they're still part of the same darkness. So my meaning is, if you have 50% of people that's in the light and 50% of people that's in dark, the chances, you know what I'm saying, of you running across that person is the roll of the dice. But when you're the kind of person that, if you met someone, they let you down. You met somebody else, they let you down. You met even another person, they let you down. You're still supposed to maintain your light, even though you're getting exposed to this darkness. Because when you do meet the light, you're able to reciprocate the light. But if you dim your light from the light to darkness, then when you meet somebody light, only thing you got to offer is darkness, and that's that whole rinse and repeat circle. So, something to think about for today. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Peace.